I heard that. That's what they say. That's what I heard.
Word on the street.
A lot of people, don't care for her,
Mm-hmm.
which actually gave anxiety to my daughter, because my daughter was like, hey, if she try to come to me and step to me the way that I see her step to them people on her show, I'm leaving. You know what I mean? And I was like, I hear you, and absolutely, I get it, But one thing I will say is that we were committed to being able to stay there, because we went there for a purpose and a reason. You know what I mean? And it was a lot. It was a lot of information that came out that was surprising to all of us, really. Mm. So yeah, people will get a chance to see the rawness, the realness, and be able to take away from a little bit of what I've been dealing with throughout the years and trying to compartmentalize and fix it.
That is amazing to hear. I know a lot of folks in the comments were talking about, this is not real. This is pre-produced. And I'm so glad you cleared that up. This is 100% real. This is your life. This is what you.
I didn't see those comments. I just saw people talking about it already when the trailer came out. But I will say this, with all the work that I had to do with her beforehand, and I won't say with her, it's with her team. Mm-hmm. It's months of preparation. It's months of homework of, who are you? Who do you think you are? How do you think? What do you do in this situation? We had interviews, we had research, we had sat with via Zoom, we sat with a counselor, a psych test. Like, it was real. Mm. We did all of this before we even got a chance to sit with her. And then we did one big interview, individual, questions that was just for us, about us. And I assumed that Iyanla looked at those so she can see what and how we told our stories and what the issues were.
Right.
And so when we collectively came together for the first time, it was the first time all four of us sat down. My daughter, my mom, myself, and Iyanla. And it was real, because I had the same hang up. I was thinking, Lord, don't let her say something out of the way, because Southside Chicago gonna rise up and it's gonna be all bad in here. You know what I mean?
You don't want to mess with the South Side, okay? You don't want to mess with the South Side.
But one thing that kept that under control is that I knew I came in for help. And she said that, as resistant as we were, she said, well, then if y'all didn't want no help, and if I can't help y'all, what y'all here for? And it was like, right. Okay, right. Okay.
You guys came to us. So if you're coming in for help, you need to be open and willing to change. Yeah. I know you said there were 4 of you there. Many people are familiar with your moment on Cocktails with the Queens with your sister, the Brat. That was a powerful moment. It moved me. I didn't know the history that you had with your sister. And I just thought that you were super happy she joined. I didn't realize that there were some deeper issues. Are we going to see any of your sister on the show as well?
She wasn't there because the first time it was actually supposed to be about my daughter. And then it turned to a whole just us in the house 3-generation thing. My mom, me, and Kai. It wasn't until the second time that I came back to film Iyanla Fix My Life that we spoke about my sister, because then after that, that's when it happened. And,
okay.
You know about that. But I will say this about my situation with my sister, because Iyanla left me with a lot of homework, a lot of reading to do and books, and a lot of daily aspirations, and to get back to me, and as mad as I wasn't mad at my sister. It was pain that was speaking. My feelings was hurt, because I felt like, I, not saying that I don't want you to love and enjoy your life or any of that. I haven't had a chance to say anything. And that was my problem. And that is my concern. It was like, well, what happened? Because I ain't talked to you in months. Well, what's going on? I don't even know what's going on. But I keep hearing what's going on and people are showing me, but I'm a person that don't really believe in everything you put on social media and in the internet.
Right.
I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I believe half the truth. So I'm thinking I'd rather hear it from the horse's mouth, but why am I not hearing it from you? That was my issue.
Right.
And even sitting down with Iyanla says, what makes you think that she want to divulge any of that to you? What makes you feel that you're entitled for her to come to you and tell you anything? And it was like, because that's what we do. She said, well, evidently that's what y'all used to do. She's moved on and did something else and totally different. You don't know why, but when your sister comes to you, then embrace her then.
Right.
But I dare you feel like if you're entitled to. And I was thinking like, well, wait a minute now. You know what I mean? And I'm still like this with it. You know what I mean? Because I'm still like, no. Because if congratulations is in store, I want to be able to say that from an honest place. Right. I can't say it from an honest place now because I don't know anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, and it's also us, you know, me missing our relationship.
Yeah.
You know, and like she said, when she said, well, nothing happened with me and my sister. It's just that I'm in a relationship. That hurt my feelings too, because it was like, well, wait a minute, is your relationship is what causing you not to talk to me? Because then I want to know, what is that about then?
Right.
What caused the change? Because you're right, we did fall out. Did nothing happen. I ain't used to talking to her every day or every week. You know what I mean? I've never been a messy sister where I'm involved in your life or anything. So where's this coming from? It's what and where I was coming from. It was the girls that was cackling. You know, that was like, Lisa Raye, it's your birthday, it's your sister, Lisa Raye, don't be like that, Lisa. And it was like, yeah, I don't give a shit what y'all say. You know what I mean? That's when it came out like that. Like, y'all don't know what I'm feeling and what this is and how close this bond is. This bond is so close to before her career started. I was there when she was playing drums in church. I was there when she put 15 little rubber bands on her head to keep that ponytail sticking straight up. I was there when she was ditching school. I was there when she started the little girl band. I was there when she started her career, when we went down to Atlanta for Freaknik. For Freaknik. I was there. So y'all don't know nothing about this. And that's where that narrative came from, you know. But again, it came out like blah, because I was trying to hold it. It was like, oh my God.
I can see you. I can see it. I was like, ooh, something. I'm like, okay, this is a long time.
You know what I mean? So I had to shut them down on that because I wasn't really sure where I was going to go because it was brewing and brewing. And it was like, oh my God. You know, and again, I had to reflect on that, sit on that, and come back and say, ladies, I apologize to you all the way that came out. I meant what I said. Still, I wanted y'all to back up. You know what I mean? And I'm glad y'all did because I'm not sure what else would have came out.